Batgirl was cancelled mere months before its release on Max. This left many fans wondering if they would ever get to see the movie themselves, and today, we are here to answer that for you. The anticipation for the Batgirl movie was incredibly high. The film would star Leslie Grace as Batgirl and Michael Keaton returning as Batman. However, before we saw a trailer, the film that was reported to be fully completed was cancelled. Why would a fully completed film get cancelled? Money, of course. During the time of its cancellation, Warner Bros. Was doing a large amount of slashing projects to cut costs. Batgirl was one of many victims of this slash. This move was to not only save money on future costs, but due to the fact this film was handed over during a merger, and the totally legal business that is Hollywood accounting, this meant they could claim the film's budget as a tax write-off. This would allow Warner Bros. To recoup all losses from the film production. This tax loophole will be the reason this film will never be released. As a stipulation of Warner Bros. Getting this money, they legally cannot release this film in any way. This puts to bed any potential streaming or limited theater release. Shortly after this, James Gunn and Peter Safran took over as heads of all the DC properties. They have announced many new films in varying stages of production. However, there is no news of a new Batgirl film in any production stage. The possibility of a new interpretation is never out of the question. However, the potential to see this version of Leslie Grace's Batgirl is non-existent. With so much bad news, let's try to find some good, shall we? It was reported that following the film's cancellation, a private screening was given to its cast and crew. This small token of appreciation allowed the creators to see what all of their hard work was for. What they saw was very hush-hush, as Warner Bros. Has been very careful not to allow any leaks. They have done everything possible to ensure this film goes away for good. Batman the Brave and the Bold is still in the pre-production stages. However, this film will have Robin as a main player alongside Batman. With this, could we expect more of the Bat family down the line? There is no confirmation of this, but when looking at what James Gunn has already brought to the DC universe with shows like Creature Commandos and the upcoming Superman, it's possible. It appears he wants to show any and all characters from the DC comics, which could mean we could be seeing a Batgirl down the line. However, this might just be wishful thinking on our part. Batgirl is an unfortunate reminder of how cutthroat Hollywood and movie studios can be when it comes to the characters we love. Would you want to see this version of Batgirl? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching Screen Rant.